Testing. Hello, and welcome to the 25th Annual Putnam County Spelling Bee, brought to you by Putnam Optometrists. Please note the 5 EXITS that are to both your left and right. Please silence all cellular phones, tablets, pagers, and any other such paraphernalia you may have on your person. I hope I don't need to remind you of the incident at the 23rd Annual Bee. We've just received word from Superintendent Spriggs that spellers are not required to wear their masks during the bee, as they are all vaccinated. We invite all audience members to please remain masked for the duration of the bee. There will be no intermission or break during the spelling bee. Now please spell, enjoy the show. Miss Peretti, please spell syzygy.
S-Y-Z-Y-G-Y? Syzygy?
We have a winner!
Thank you!
Putnam County Spelling Bee, my parents keep on telling me, just being here is winning, although I know it isn't so.
But it's a very nice, very, very nice, very, very nice,
Very nice beginning.
Our winner here last year, Chip Tolentino. His competitor is Logan Schwartz and Ruben Ear.
25th Annual Putnam County Spelling Game. We all stand when they announce my name
Name Tony Bear.
and try to keep from shaking.
Shaking will not pass.
It's a very big, very fraught, simple, but it's not. It's a very big undertaking.
Last season's Well, Walkley is pronounced Larfay. There's an accent, A-U. Oh, and I'm not sure who this girl is.
Marcy Park, recent transfer.
Washington, D.C.
Plasma TV in a fancy hotel,
Where they treat you well.
all because you love to spell. We spell.
It's a marvelous career if you're in the spelling bee. One's life improves from A to Z. A minute's worth from T. I see a trophy held by me. And when I won, did I spell? Oh, the stories I could tell. But braggers come to level from G. Hi, do you know where to check in? Excuse me, I've marked this area off with invisible tape.
At the 25th Annual, we memorized the manual about how to spell these words, words that require thought. People think we're automatons,
But that is exactly what we're not. We hear the word, we breathe.
we wait.
Unlike idiots, we idiots. To idiot is to form an image or idea. To think.
At the 25th Annual Putnam County Spelling Bee,
We feel no animosity. living. We are the slightest bit bizarre.
And since the time is now,
Holy cow!
Shall take us all about to concentrate on winning. We concentrate on winning. At the 25th annual Putnam County Spelling Bee, we speak so damn convincingly. They're nervous, but they're really. It seems we're living out a dream.
Just a very nice, very nice, very, very, very nice, very nice, very nice, very, very, very nice, very nice beginning.
25th annual.
25th annual Putnam County Spelling Bee.
I'd like to ask you to please turn off all cell phones, pagers, and other distracting devices, and put away cameras, no photos at the bee. Now, it seems there are few spellers who still haven't checked in, so if I call your name, please use this stairwell to your left to come up on stage. I'm missing Mr. Jake Goodman, Miss Maggie Gruber, Miss Michelle LaRosa, and Miss Emily Shatraw.
You guys think you're gonna spell well?
Yeah,
Yeah, we gotta tell.
Here you go. I don't know.
Yep. Here you go. All set? Time for you. You're very welcome. And I need to speak with Miss Olive Ostrowski.
I'm Olive.
Miss Ostrowski, it seems we haven't received your entrance fee.
Entrance fee?
Did the school not tell you about the $25 entrance fee? Is your mom here maybe or your dad?
My dad had to go into work, but he's gonna try to come later.
Who brought you to the bee, dear?
The bus?
All right, we'll talk about the entrance fee later. Take your seat.
Hey, Marcy, don't be nervous. Just watch what I do.
don't worry, I'm not nervous.
Have you ever been in a gymnasium this big before?
I've never been in a gymnasium before.
What school do you go to? Shut up.
Ladies and gentlemen, the children you see on stage are here because of their extraordinary ability and love of language. But only one of them can go on to compete in the National Spelling Bee. And this year, to celebrate our silver anniversary, our local sponsors, the Putnam Optometrists, are offering today's winner a $200 savings bond towards his or her future education.
$2.
But remember, to get here, each child had to win
Oh, but
or place in their own district bee, so each of them is already a winner.
Already a winner?
Hello, I'm Annalise Peretti, and I'm pleased to be back for my 9th consecutive year as your host. Unfortunately, our usual word pronouncer, Superintendent Spriggs, has fallen ill. So, please join me in welcoming back Vice Principal Douglas Patch from Lake Hemingway Dos Pesos Junior High. Vice Principal Patch is returning to us after a 5-year hiatus. So, thank you, Douglas, for stepping in on such short notice.
Thank you, Rona. And I'd like to say, as to the incident 5 years ago, I'm in a much better place now. It's amazing what a change of diet can do for a man. Thank you. Thank you.
Wonderful.
And I'd also like to mention, not only is Miss Peretti here, the top realtor in our county, she's also a former spelling champion herself.
3rd annual.
Syzygy.
Syzygy, when the earth aligns with the moon and the sun.
Beautiful. And now, for the Pledge of Allegiance, led by our comfort counselor, Mr. Mitchell M. Mahoney.
Mr. Mahoney is doing his community service work with us here today.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States and the rocket's red flag, the bursting in air, gave proof through the night.
Spellers, be seated, please. Please. Thank you, Mitch.
And now for the official spelling bee rules.
One moment, please. Would the judges just convene with me off stage for a moment? We need to go over something very quickly.
One. So professional.
They're sharks.
It's gonna be you.
I do. Isn't it cute?
Yeah.
It'll be good.
Try to skirt.
She looks like she's like
That's not fair. She looks the oldest. I'm only 9. You bring that to the spelling bee.
No, that is not fair.
You're only an elementary. You get held back or something?
Be very I have my own.
I apologize about that intermission. Okay, now for the rules. A speller
Hey, speller.
may ask questions
May ask questions.
about the words pronunciation and definition.
Definition.
Use in a sentence
In a sentence.
and its language of origin.
Language of origin.
If you start to spell a word, you may start over,
But the sequences of letters already spoken may not be changed.
If you misspell the word,
Misspell the word.
we will ring the bell, and the comfort counselor
Finish the homie.
will escort you upstairs.
Is that understood, spellers?
Yes.
Before anyone is disqualified, and before proceedings turn snide and contestants turn nasty, I soberly confide in the moment before the bee claims its first catastrophe. I love what I see. Kids acting innocently. It's my favorite moment of the bee. Rona's favorite moment of the bee.
Let the spelling begin with Miss Schwarzengrubenier.
Miss Logan Schwarzenegger here is head of the LGBTQ plus Alliance at our elementary school.
Strabismus.
Strabismus. May I please have the definition of that word?
The inability of one eye to obtain binocular vision with the other because of an imbalance of the muscles of the eyeball.
And use in a sentence, please.
In the schoolyard, Billy protested that he wasn't cockeyed. I suffer from strabismus, he said, whereupon the bullies beat him harder.
Notice that she writes on her forearm. This is her way to see the word before she speaks it out loud. Strabismus. S-T-R-A-B-I-S-M-U-S, strabismus.
That is correct. Mr. Coney Bear.
Mr. Cody Bear was second runner-up in the Putnam Basin District.
Brooke, will you tell Leaf he has a phone call, please?
Leaf, come.
Thanks, I got it. Hi, you speaking. Uh-huh. 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 No, wait. You're kidding. I'm gonna represent the base and the B. I can't believe this. Mom, Dad, Marigold, Brooke, Pinecone, Raisin, Landscape, Paul. You're not gonna believe this.
What's up, Leaf?
I'm gonna represent the base and the B. I made the county finals.
Oh no, dear. You came in third, honey.
I know, but they just called, and so the person who came in first has to go to their bat mitzvah, and the person who came in second has to attend the bat mitzvah. So they want me to do it.
You do understand that all the other children will have already won their district Bs.
Capybara.
What?
Your word is capybara.
Is that even a word?
That's a word, yes.
No way, what does it mean?
A tailless, largely aquatic South American rodent, often exceeding 4 feet in length.
Cool. What else can I ask?
You're allowed to ask for the word's language of origin or to have it used in a sentence.
Oh, can you use it in a sentence?
Yes. Don't look now, Pedro, but I think that tailless, largely aquatic 4.5-foot rodent swimming next to you may be a capybara.
Awesome. That didn't help at all.
Are you ready to spell the word, Mr. Codebell?
Well, no, but it was fun to come here. And hi guys, my whole family's in the audience, which is really Capybara?
That is correct.
It is? I can't believe it. I just said the first letter to get in my mind and the water's really...
Miss Ostrovsky.
Mrs. Stropsky came in second place in her school's Halloween contest.
I was roadkill.
Boanthropy.
Boanthropy. May I have definition?
The delusion that one has become an ox.
Excuse me, ma'am, could you not sit in that seat? I saved a chair for my dad in the 4th row on the aisle. And it may take him a while, but when he gets here, that's his chair. 'Cause my mother's in an ashram in India. I saved a chair for her, but it's merely symbolic. As daily she washes herself in the Ganges. And I live in a house where there's an oversized dictionary that I read as a girl on the toilet.
Boanthropy.
Boanthropy. Is that from the Latin root bo, meaning ox, and the Greek root anthro, meaning man?
Sure.
I love my dictionary, and I love the indented border. Every word's in alphabetical order. There no lost things always can be found. And I wrap my head around the fact that in one book is the entire language of our species, which is a favorite term of Nietzsche's, who's the great-grandfather of Christina Ricci's. Yes, I joke, but the words in the dictionary are the friends that I'll have forever, more than the friends I have made in school.
She's such a lovely girl with a lovely little voice.
And I heard that she found choice, though still a virgin. And she talks into her hand an often used technique. What you do not understand is once I say it, then I said it. And so much to her credit, she talks into her hand and turns aside. So I did not make a mistake and be disqualified. Boanthropy. B-O-A-N-T-H-R-O-P-Y. Boanthropy?
That is correct.
My friend, the dictionary is a very reliable friend.
Mr. Goodman.
Mr. J. Goodman walks like an overconfident 6-year-old.
Mr. Goodman, your word is mizzle.
May I have a definition?
Rain in very fine droplets, or a light drizzle.
Could you use it in a sentence?
The hip-hop weatherman left no question as to Monday's forecast. Both shizzle, it's mizzle.
Mizzle. M-I-Z-Z-L-E?
That is correct. Miss Gruber.
Miss Maddie Gruber lets her brother cut her hair, and you can really tell.
Miss Gruber, please spell pheochromocytomata.
Can I have a definition?
A tumor that produces excess epinephrine and causes hypertension, nausea, and diarrhea in one's sympathetic nervous system.
Can you use that word in a sentence, please?
When the doctor told John about his pheochromocytomata, he wondered how nausea and diarrhea could be part of the sympathetic nervous system.
Can you repeat the word for me?
It is pheochromocytomata.
P-H-E-O-C-H-R-O-M-O-S-I-T-A-M-A-M?
The correct spelling is P-H-E-O-C-H-R-O-M-O-C-Y-T-O-M-A-T-A. Pheochromocytomata.
Goodbye. Your word goodbye, my Karina. So please don't ask why. Simply say goodbye.
Miss Barfy.
It's Barfay. Miss Barfay has a rare mucous membrane disorder.
Lugubrious.
Lugubrious?
Meaning extremely sad and droopy.
More or less, yes.
A topic I am all too familiar with.
One moment, please. Okay, now watch this technique. She calls it the magic foot, and she's the only one I've ever seen use it. She spells it out on the floor to get a visual, and then speaks it out loud. Incredible. Lugubrious. L-U-G-U. V-R-I-O-U-S. Lugubrious.
That is correct.
I know.
Miss La Rosa.
Miss La Rosa has a traumatic history with hamburgers and hearses.
Mexican.
What?
Excuse me, only the speller at the microphone is allowed to speak. Thank you. Your word is Mexican.
May I have the definition?
A resident of Mexico. Or an American slang term for anybody from Puerto Rico, the Dominican Republic, South America, or Spain.
And could I have that in a sentence?
Guacamole. The Mexican pudding.
M-E-X-I-C-A-N, Mexican?
That is correct. Miss Park.
Miss Park is new to our county, having placed 9th in nationals as a representative of Virginia.
Wow, beautiful country.
Miss Park, your word is phylactery.
Phylactery. Am I pronouncing that correctly?
Yes.
Thank you. May I have the definition?
Either of two small square leather boxes containing religious texts traditionally worn on the left arm and head by Jewish men during morning weekday prayers.
Thank you. May I have it in a sentence?
Billy, put down that phylactery. We're Episcopalian.
Thank you. Phylactery. P-H-Y-L-A-C-T-E-R-Y. Phylactery.
That is correct. Mr. Tolentino.
Ooh, slam dunk from hard.
Hey, you were at nationals. Remember me?
I only remember the top 10.
Charlito Chip Tolentino is a Little League pitcher with a wicked 22-mile-an-hour screwball.
Omphaloskepsis.
Wait, but didn't the hamburger girl just get Mexican?
Yes. And you got omphaloskepsis.
But are those really rated at the same level of difficulty?
They're both level 1 words, yes.
Omphaloskepsis?
Mm-hmm.
Can that also be pronounced omphaloskepsis?
It can. It would be wrong.
Omphaloskepsis. OMPHALOSKEPSIS omphaloskepsis.
That is correct.
He rhymes and nails it. That's what it means to be a champion.
Miss Shatraw.
Miss Shatraw is president of the Daniel Day Lewis fan club.
Cow.
Come on.
Maybe this fellow at the microphone can rewrite the word. Cow.
Could you use the word in a sentence, please?
Please spell cow.
Language of origin?
I don't know.
C-O-W. Cow.
That is correct. Well done.
My oh my, that word's so moronic.
I could cry. I want more than
Mr. Pony there.
Semper Fi, I feel supersonic.
Please spell gerbil.
Gerbil.
That is
Valentino.
Life is random and unfair. Life is pandemonium.
Staphylococcus.
That's the reason we despair. Life is pandemonium. Life is pandemonium. Life is pandemonium.
pandemonium.
Broccoli.
I knew that word.
I knew that word. I knew that word.
God damn it. It is such a calamity. Where should we begin? Though that's the word. Don't necessarily. Life is pandemonium. Life is pandemonium.
Set your sights on a modern We have rights. We have rights. Now when we complain.
Miss Barney. Halitosis.
Damn like fights, but I like competition.
Schematic.
Eyes, can you feel our pain?
Somebody spell crayon.
Life is random and unfair. Life is pandemonium. That's the reason we stare. Life is pandemonium. Life is pandemonium. Life is pandemonium.
Pandemonium.
Dinosaur! I knew that word. I knew that word. I knew that word. God damn it. It is such a calamity. Where should we begin? Don't necessarily. Don't necessarily. Life is pandemonium. Life is pandemonium.
No, no.
Life is pandemonium. 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 Yes, it is. Yeah.
Sports and Gouverneur.
Miss Schwartz and Groupineer proposed a constitutional amendment lowering the voting age to 10.
Cystitis.
Cystitis. May I have the definition?
An inflammation of the urinary bladder.
And you did a sentence, please?
Sally's mother told her it was her cystitis that made her special.
Cystitis. I think I studied this one with my dad.
Segway.
F-E-G-U-E.
Good. Siphon.
S-I-P-H-O-N.
Good. Cystitis. No. Think.
C.
Good.
I.
No, Logan, are you concentrating?
Yes. It's time for a break.
We're in spell well when her blood sugar's low.
The bee could last 3 hours. We have to build up her stamina.
Don't you talk to me about stamina, Carl.
Daddy conference, now!
Oh, no, Dad, let me get this one first, please.
We need a spelling, please, Logan.
Cystitis. C-Y-S-T-I-T-I-S, cystitis?
That is correct. Mr. Coneybear.
Mr. Coney Bear makes his own clothes.
Akuchi.
What?
Please listen to the word. Akuchi.
And the spelling bee? What's it mean?
A South American rodent of the genus Myoprocta, resembling an agouti.
Isn't it funny when I keep getting South American rodents?
Hilarious.
Look, honestly, I've never heard this word before, and I don't know how to spell it.
Would you like to forfeit your turn?
Why don't you give it your best shot, Mr. Coney Bear?
I'm not that smart. My siblings have been telling me that for years, that I'm not smart. We're schooled at home, they see who's bright, it breaks my heart. I'm not that smart. Hey you, guess what? You know what? Guess what? I have a gentle personality, which you'll all agree is anathema to my more aggressive family. Everyone keeps swatting.
Dumb kid!
Everyone keeps yelling.
Dumb kid!
How could a flea such as me think he'd be good at spelling? How? I don't know. I like my hair. Really, it is pleasant to the touch. I toss my hair a bit too much. It doesn't move, it simply sits. I make a part, I'm not that smart. La da 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 Don't eat me! Don't eat me! No!
Mr. Coneybear.
I've forgotten the words.
Oh my God.
Akuchi. Oh, right, the road that resembled the... What was the other road? A-C-O-U-C-H-I! Akuchi?
That is correct.
I might be smart. My siblings can't believe that I got it right. But I got it right, right? I didn't cheat. I saw this light and it was neat. I like to laugh, I like to spell, I like to never hear the bell. And if this competition's hell, at least I'm finally apart. I feel my heart begin to swell. I like non-pop. I love to spell. I'm looking at lot.
Mr. Goodman.
Mr. Jake Goodman is co-proprietor of a world-famous pizzeria called Machiavelli.
Kitty Margot.
Can I have a definition?
Unknown. It's an old Irish term, possibly a drinking game of some sort.
Could I have it in a sentence?
Roland under Bramall made bit characters all Boston. Kitty Margot.
Wait, can you repeat the word?
The word is Kitty Margot.
Kenny Margle?
Kitty Margot.
K-I-N-N-E-M-A-R-D-L-E?
That is correct. Miss Ostrowski.
Miss Ostrowski's spiritual quest.
Flagellate.
Flagellate. That's the verb, right?
Yes.
May I have a definition?
I need to ask you to speak clearly into the microphone.
Sorry.
Okay,
no,
just
don't be
turn and
sorry.
face back towards it.
Yeah, no, sorry.
Don't walk towards us.
You definitely should have said that. You should definitely face towards
back
the
to the
audience.
mic.
But
Where you
you
were
need to
first.
be silent. This girl needs to learn how to stand like a champion. All right, ready? Here we go. Shoulders back, chin up, hair away from the face. Very good. Oh, it's a tough age for girls.
I fell.
And boys. With this difference, ask a child in a spelling bee if they expect to win, and boys and girls are trained to respond differently. The correct response for boys is,
I'm taking this all. You're all going down.
while the correct response for girls is,
I don't know. I think there's a pretty good chance that I might do pretty well. But it's unlikely I'd win the whole thing. I mean, I'm a good speller, but not a truly great speller. And though I've practiced very hard, there's just so much luck involved.
though in my experience, the girls are sometimes thinking,
I'm taking it all. You're all going down, suckers.
while the boys are sometimes thinking.
Well, I'm not really sure. Am I good enough or not?
I'm thinking, does flagellate have one L or two? And how if you take the W in answer, and the H in ghost, and the extra A in aardvark, and the T in listen, you could keep saying what, but no one would hear you because the whole word would be silent.
You still need to speak up, Mrs. Rothstein.
Flagellate. Flagellate. Flagellate?
That is correct. And very good on the volume.
Leave. That girl in the far right corner with the tennis uniform on, is that your sister?
Yeah, that's very cool.
Miss Gruber is not up here. Miss La Rosa.
Miss La Rosa's future has been staged. Good for her.
Miss La Rosa, your word is Xanadu.
May I have a definition?
An idyllic, exotic, or luxurious place.
Could you use it in a sentence?
Xanadu! Xanadu!
Could you spell the word, please?
You can spell the word first.
Xanadu. Xanadu. Xanadu?
That is correct. Miss Barfy.
It's Barfay, like parfait with a B. Miss Barfay made it to finals last year, but had to be eliminated due to health-related reasons.
Were there peanuts in the brownies? Because they said there wouldn't be no peanuts in the brownies.
I'm glad to see you're back and spelling so well.
Hassenpfeffer.
Yes, of course.
Hassenpfeffer. Meaning a highly seasoned rabbit stew, often served with sour cream.
Rabbit stew. That's correct.
My old friend. One moment, please.
She's going for the foot.
Magic foot, take me to the final round. Magic foot, I barely lifted off the ground. Magic foot, do it without making a sound. Magic foot, writes the letter. Magic foot, write that perfect letter. Magic foot, it's an alphabetic way to spell. Let's see what we got here. What? H-A-S-E-N. Aha, Sam. A P-F-E-F-F. Puff-F. E-R. Let's go. Magic foot.
the Call Me Ishmael Society and organizes the annual fishing trip.
Your word is caterjunes. Unknown. It is a Nantucket whaling term.
Could you use it in a sentence?
The neap tide is upon us. The Leviathan nears. Caterjunes.
Catajoons. K-A-T-T-A-J-O-O-N-S. Catajoons.
That is correct. Miss Park.
Miss Park skipped 4th and 5th grades. She's on track to become the youngest high school freshman in parochial school history.
Miss Park, your word is Kamakam.
Kamakam, a lieutenant or deputy in the Ottoman Empire, a rare exception to the QU rule, from the Turkish Q-A-I-M-A-Q-A-M, Kamakam.
That's remarkable.
And correct.
Miss Park is all business. I am not.
Mr. Tolentino.
Marigold. That's a real cute uniform you got on Marigold.
Jeb.
I'm sorry, is it my turn to spell?
Yes.
A rare break in concentration for Mr. Tolentino.
Could you maybe skip me now and ask me 2 in a row later?
Why would you want to do that?
I'd rather not say.
You can either take your turn now, or you can forfeit.
I'll take my turn now.
An excellent decision made by the incumbent. Interesting strategy.
Sit up. What? Your word is sit up.
Definition, please.
It means lively movement or behavior, or to move restlessly. It refers to the sound of horses' hooves. Sit up, sit up, sit up.
Tit up, T-I-T-U... oh, wait, no. 2 T's backing up. T-I-T-T-U-P, tit up.
I'm sorry, the correct spelling is T-I-T-T-U-P. Sit up.
But that's exactly what I said.
First, you said T-I-T-U... Oh, wait, 2 T's. Backing up. T-I-T-T...
No, but I wasn't sure if you heard both T's. I obviously know how to spell the word.
If you start to spell a word, you may start over.
But the sequences of letters already spoken may not be changed.
But that's not fair. I got the word right. I can't count the word right.
Life is random and unfair. Life is pandemonium. Oh, that's the reason we despair. Yes,
You can't comfort these damn kids. They don't know yet that good doesn't always win, so you can't comfort them when they lose. They think disappointment doesn't last, but from what I'm seeing, it lasts like hell. They think words can't hurt you, but from what I've seen, they can kill you. I want to beat them up a little bit. Show them pain has degrees, and this is nothing. This is nothing, you little freaks. But that would violate my parole. So, I get the juice box, and I blow on a kiss. I send them on their way. I give comfort. Let's go, kid.
Oh, but Mrs. Peretti, may I please have one more chance, please?
Let's go.
Goodbye.
Good Lord, that's what's swell about spelling bees. I am floored by last year's big cheese becomes this year's disaster and exits Halloween 3 years ago, Mr. Jake Goodman towed a van with a tricycle to deliver pizzas.
Mr. Goodman, your word is gnats.
Could I have the definition?
It is a localized slang term for garlic knots.
Can you use it in a sentence?
Machiavelli's come for the pies, stay for the gnats.
Alright. K-N-A-T-S.
That is correct. Miss La Rosa.
Miss La Rosa, let's see here. Oh, she got thrown out of the Putnam Valley Girl Scouts for letting the boys eat her cookies.
Your word is geofail.
Can I have a definition?
A costly mistake made by a lawyer in court.
And could you use that in a sentence?
Please try on this glove.
The word is geofail?
Geofail.
G-E-O.
Sorry. The correct spelling is Jeofail. Geofail. Mr. Goodman.
Mr. Jake Goodman owns a jazz hat.
Mr. Goodman, your word is Ayafjailas Yogo.
Okay. Could I have the definition?
It is a volcano in Iceland.
Could you use it in a sentence?
How did he rhyme something with Ayafjailas Yogo? The amazed concert goers wondered, while the masked man on stage continued to rap about the economy.
Can you repeat the word?
It is Ayafjailas Yogo.
One more time, sorry.
Ayafjailas Yogo.
I-E-F.
I'm sorry. The correct spelling is E-Y-J-A-F-J-A-L-L-A-J O umlaut K-U-L. Ayafjailas Yogo.
So close.
Miss Shatraw.
Miss Shatraw often wonders to TikTok or not to TikTok. That is the question.
Your word is fandango.
Fandango. Language of origin, please.
Spanish. Would you like the definition?
Yes, please.
A lively Spanish dance for two people.
Oh. May I have a dance? Instead of a sentence.
Of course.
I did not sign up for this. Wait, okay,
Why is this one?
Would you like to use in the sentence as well?
Of course.
I see a little silhouette of a man, Scaramouche, when you do the fandango, thunderbolts and lightning.
Fandango. F-A-N-D-A-N-G-O. Fandango.
That is correct. Miss Shatraw.
She gets 2 turns. Miss Shatraw's teacher asked her to name 2 pronouns, and she responded with, who, me?
Your word is lysergic acid dithalamide.
Lysergic acid dithalamide?
Lysergic acid dithalamide.
Could I have a definition, please?
A hallucinogenic drug that produces profound changes in perception and mood.
Profound changes in perception and mood?
Profound changes in perception and mood. Would you like it used in a sentence?
No, thank you. I know this one. Profound changes in perception or mood.
Are you going to spell the word or not?
Yes. E-L-I-A-S. D-A-N-I-E-L.
The correct spelling is L-Y-S-E-R-J-G. The correct spelling is L-Y-S-E-R-G-I-C-A-S. Just get off the stage. My friend, you will be missed. But now go with dignity. This ends first on our lips. Still go with pride. You've been the best looking babe we've had all day. And you're a real smart chick as well. Now go home and smell. Give your squeeze some affection. Come on, make a connection. Smell with patience and care. That babe is my prayer. Goodbye, 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 you need the strength to pretend it's no big deal. Try to look like you don't care. Oh, try not to cry, oh Lord, in front of a brother. Don't embarrass your mother. Make your exit with care. That is my prayer. Goodbye. Yes, Fandango. Snack break.
All right, let's go.
Snack break. Snack break. Get your candy. Ring pops, airheads, all for $1. Can you believe they're making me do this? It's so humiliating. Screw it. Who wants free candy? It is tradition that the person eliminated from the competition is there for derision, especially the alpha male who will sell goodies at the bake sale. Anyone for brownies, anyone for chocolate chips, anyone for anything that isn't dated. How could I have been eliminated? You wanna know how? You wanna know how? You wanna know why? My unfortunate erection is destroying my perfection. It is my recollection that everything I once did, I did perfectly. Last year's champ defeated early because of Marigold Pony there.
'Cause there's something and not a thing between us. I don't blame my brain, but I do blame my penis. My unfortunate protuberance seems to have its own exuberance. Anyone for M&M's? Delicious and appropriate. Anyone for chewy goobers? Expensive. Anyone for buying the shit that I'm selling? Because my stiffy has ruined my spelling. Erection, my unfortunate erection. Whoa. It's ruining my life, it's ruining my world, it's ruining my life. My life. Adulthood brings its own peculiar rejection, which is why I'm selling this PTA protection. It will ruin your complexion, all because of my unfortunate
You next year. What are you, nuts? Nuts? You threw the yellow ones! I'm not supposed to have the yellow ones! Somebody pick up the yellow ones! Thank you.
You want to know something, Barf? I may have lost, but you just might be the biggest loser here.
Oh, yeah? Well, that is a common misperception, buddy. This is a bully-free zone! Willa, right? I'm Olive. I know your name. Look, I do not need pity from a person named after a vegetable.
It's a fruit, actually.
Oh, it's a disgusting fruit and I can keep them down. I guess it's okay for me, though.
Did you know if you switch the first two vowels of olive, it becomes I love?
Well, did you know that if you switch the first two vowels in Willa, it becomes Wally?
Yeah. And you can switch the syllables and it becomes oh well.
Oh. Are these really the kind of things you think about?
Yes.
Okay. I'm more of a science gal myself.
Well, you're also a really great speller.
Yeah? Thanks. Olive. I love. That's so grass, you know.
Ladies and gentlemen, our final spellers. Let's give them a hand. We have homeschooled from the basin, Lake Potty Bear.
Mom, I'm in the finals.
From Our Lady of Intermittent Sorrows, Miss Marcy Park.
I'm not all business.
From Cold Springs Country Day, Miss Willa Barfy. From Garrison Elementary, Miss Olive Stropsky. And from the Magna Magnet Grammar School, Miss Logan Schwarzenegger.
I would just like to take one moment to thank my two fathers, Daniel Schwartz and Carl Rubendier, who have been so supportive of me in all of my endeavors. Thanks, Dad!
Losers, which is why we discipline. God hates losers. Because losers do not know how to win. Yes, we do. Go ahead.
You can love me, America. I'm gunning for first prize. You're going to love me, America. My needs I cannot overemphasize. I make myself crazy, being what my dad hoped I'll be. But what about me, Dad? What about me? Jesus Christ! What about me?
Practice be an adult, be remarkably adroit in social situations. Be smart, be cool, be smart, be cool, be smart, be cool, be smart, be.
Which is why I gotta win.
Which is why I gotta win.
Ms. Schwarzenegger, please spell indicate.
Indicate. I-N-D-I-C-A-N-T. Indicate.
Correct. Mr. Colbert, please spell vulpine.
Vulpine. V-U-L-P-I-N-E. Vulpine.
Correct. Miss Ostrovsky, Alex.
Alex?
Alex.
H-A-L-L-U-X. Alex?
Correct. Miss Barfi,
It's Barfay.
please spell palaver.
Yes, of course, one more, please. P-A-L-A-V-E-R, palaver.
That's correct.
I know.
Miss Park, Ruibos.
R-O-O-I-B-O-S.
Correct. Miss Schwarzenegger, tilapia.
T-A-L-N-T-I-A?
Correct. Mr. Cody Vernier.
No.
Correct. Miss Ostrovsky. That is correct. Miss Schwarzenegger, please spell peregrine.
Speech?
Noun.
Plural what?
Form.
Relatively?
No.
Yes, of course.
Of course.
Can you use it in a sentence?
Yes.
V-A.
Q-U-M-M-P-E, correct?
That is correct. Mr. Coney Bear. Yes, that is correct. Miss Park. That is correct. That is correct. That is correct. That is correct. Correct. I'm sorry. That is incorrect.
It is?
The correct ending is I-L-L-A. Chinchilla.
I hear the bell. That I think is not an inviting sound. That little ding. To me it brings a plaintive air. I always thought that life was fair. I mean, I've never felt a smidgen of despair. They say a bell can break your heart, but just not mine. Since I opine, I think I know I'm smart. Apple juice, please.
Miss Barfi.
Whatever. Miss Barfay has a sea anemone circus in her basement. My fake mom, Sheila, thinks my hobbies are weird. But my real mom, Jones, says that the science
one day pay off. And also, I will grow up to be incredibly beautiful.
Antihistamine.
Look at the drop. One moment, please. Antihistamine. A-N-T-I-S-T-A-M-I-N-E. Antihistamine, Mr. Punchy.
Doug Potch.
Willa Barfay.
Miss Park.
Miss Park speaks 5 languages. No, I don't. Don't you? No.
Oh, well, it also says that you won your school's handwriting competition.
And does it say that I only get 3 hours of sleep a night, hide in bathroom cabinets, and I'm not allowed to cry?
No, it doesn't say that. Well, it should, and it should say, I speak 6 languages. 6. Every language easy as the recipe for making Jell-O. I speak 6 languages, and I can say hello in at least 7 more.
Oh, it also says that you're apt to
Excel in athletics is not difficult if one has the temperament. Apparently, I have the temperament. Yes, I scored some goals, so I'm based on as my life unfolds. Unamazed am I don't like to brag, and I won't 'cause I don't have to, but I speak 6 languages. All American and hockey, and every time I stretch without getting sore. I speak 6 languages, and I like the theme from Rocky, though I play Mozart more. I achieve my goals, so I'm based on as my life unfolds. Unamazed am I waiting in some job, and I get no real enjoyment, but I speak 6 languages. I am so sick and tired of always being the best and the brightest at every mass. 6 lousy languages, and I love to say the lightest of the girls in my class. She knows 6 languages. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That was very impressive, especially the piano.
Miss Park, the word is camouflage.
Camouflage. Dear Jesus, can't you give me a harder word than that?
Well, of course I can, my child.
Jesus?
Marcy?
Well, hi.
Is that your prayer, Marcy, for a more difficult word?
Well, it was, but now that you're here, I can ask for something better.
I'm here for you now, Marcy. C'est pour toi que je sais ici.
Jesus, I was wondering what would happen if I didn't win today.
Well, what did you think would happen?
Well, I don't know, but what I mean is, would you be disappointed in me if I lost?
Of course not, my child. But I also wouldn't be disappointed with you if you won.
So you're saying it's up to me then?
Yes, of course. And also, this isn't the thing I care very much about.
Camouflage. C-A-M-O-U-F-L-A-J-Z-H! Camouflage! I blew that word. I blew that word. Praise Jesus. I had that possibility. Here's where I begin. The bestseller won't necessarily win.
Miss Schwartzengruben here.
Dad, I'm in the final three. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, please turn off all cell phones, pagers, and other distracting devices.
I'm sorry, that's me. Can I answer? It's my dad.
I'm afraid we can't let you do that.
Oh, well, Miss Brady, maybe you could answer and tell my dad I made the final three. And that I need the $25 entrance fee.
Let's allow it this once. Mrs. Ostrovsky's line runner speaking. Just 1 minute, Logan. Hello. Yes, this is she.
B is as aggravating as those people who think there might be a microchip in the COVID vaccine.
I mean, theoretically, Karen, what is so important in your little soccer mom life that you think that the government needs to track you at all times? I mean, really, I can only think of a few scenarios in which that would be, like, appropriate, but here's what I'm thinking. I think, one, either you forgot to tip your hairdresser when you were getting your little ankle bob touched up, or, two, you asked the 17-year-old retail worker to speak to their manager one too many times. I don't know. I think they should both be punishable by law.
Does anyone mind? Does anyone mind if we get back to spelling?
I'm waiting for my word.
I gave you a word.
No, you didn't.
Didn't I give her a
No.
My apologies. Sluice.
Flute. May I have a definition?
It's an artificial passage for water with a valve or gate for stopping and regulating flow.
Are there any alternate definitions?
Yes, a channel to drain or carry off surplus water.
Are there any alternate definitions?
Yes, it's a body of water pent up behind
Are
a
there any
flood.
alternate definitions?
Why don't you quit stalling and just spell the damn word?
Principal Punch.
Vice Principal Punch! It's Vice Principal Punch! They won't let me be principal!
Gee, I wonder why.
Sluice. S-L-U-I-C-E, sluice.
That is correct. What's wrong with you?
Oh, there's... no!
Lord.
Thanks, sweetie. I'll take it from here. A little privacy, please. Breathe, Logan. You're okay. Buck up. Oh no, that's no good. No, let it dry. The foot, we have to disable the foot.
What foot?
The magic foot?
Wouldn't that be wrong?
Don't you want to win?
Well, yes, but I believe in ethical conduct.
And isn't having a magic foot an unfair advantage?
I don't have a magic foot.
Or a mother?
May we have parents in their seats, please? This is not a soccer game.
You're lucky your parents are in India.
Oh, no, only my mom is. My dad's coming from work.
I'd like to apologize for that outburst. In my defense, I've been experiencing fever, difficulty breathing, headaches, nausea, a loss of taste and smell. I'll just lie down later. Miss Ostrovsky.
Miss Brady, what did my dad say?
Oh, your dad said that he's running late and he'll discuss the entrance fee with you when he picks you up.
But did he say what time he was going to...
Chimerical.
I'm sorry, what was the word?
Chimerical.
May I have a definition?
It means unreal, imaginary, visionary, wildly fanciful, highly unrealistic.
Because if I
Miss Barfi. Crepuscule.
Cremata.
Crepuscule.
Crepuscule. One moment, please. C-R-E-P. Crep. Ew. There's something sticky. I'll take it from after the crep.
We need a spelling now.
Can I sanitize my foot first? Now, Willa. May I have a definition?
It means twilight.
Twilight. Can you use it in a sentence?
She thought she was walking into the dawn, but it turned out it was the crepuscule.
Ew. Crepuscule. C-R-E-P-U-S-U-L-E, crepuscule?
That is correct. Miss Schwartz and Grubinier.
Mom, I did it without the foot!
I'd just like to say, Carl, Dad, I can do this on my own.
Vug.
Vug? That's the whole word, bug?
Vug.
Language of origin?
Cornish dialect, a Latin derivative.
Cornish. That's like English with Dutch influence. Vug. V-U-G-G-H-E, Vug.
Sorry, the correct spelling is V-U-G, Vug.
So simple?
So simple.
I'm so sorry, Dad. I overcomplicated. I hope you still love me, America. America, I gave it my best to try. If you still don't love me, America, I understand why. You hate losers, so do I. I'm a loser, so
How exciting!
Will the final two spellers please step forward? And would all eliminated spellers please rejoin us on stage if they are able? Now, the rules state that we must continue spelling until someone misses a word, at which point the final speller must spell the next word correctly in order to take the beat.
Oh boy, or oh girls, only two remain. I feel joy, but I also feel pain, because I know what's coming. Joy never comes for free. In a moment, she or she will enter spelling history.
zoonosis.
Zoonosis? Does that happen to be the longest word that you can turn upside down and it's still the same word?
Fabacia.
Fabacia. Does that happen to be the longest word that can be played on a musical instrument?
Chromatophore.
Chromatophore. And if you were to rearrange the letters of that word, would you be able to form the phrase, Mr. Pooh ate a rock?
Or cheap poop mister?
Hop home carrot?
Home cohort?
Miss Barfi, please spell astrobleed.
I'm loving every minute.
Astrobleed.
Who knew I had this thirst? AST. To think that I might win it is astounding news, and I'm about to burn.
R.O. Astro.
No one could call it. We used to stand so close to first.
B.L.E.
I'll make it happen, not as previously reckoned. 'Cause I will not come in second. I hate to come in second. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I will not come in second.
M.E. Astrobleed.
That is correct. Miss Ostrovsky, elanguescence.
Am I a Red Sox or a Yankee who will come in second? People are scared of me and no one really likes me. I will come in second. Hey, Olive, don't think that I'm distracted by your eyes and your smile and your hair too. Oh, the things I do not dare to. My fears are odious and fecund. You will not outrank me. I won't wave my hanky. Second, I won't come in second. I won't come in second. Second.
Elaine West.
Who will come in? Who will come in? Who will come in?
I'm sorry. The correct spelling is E-L-A-N-G-U-E-S-C-E-N-C-E. Elanguescence.
Now remember, no speller can win on another speller's mistake. Miss Barfi must spell the next word correctly in order to take the Putnam B.
Are you ready, Willa?
Yes, Doug. I am ready.
Then please spell Weltanschauung.
Weltanschauung. Yes, of course. Meaning one's personal perspective, your philosophy, the way that you look at the world.
That is correct.
W common, E common, L common, T A N, S common, C common, H common, A common, U.
We have a winner! Champion!
The sensational
Champion!
I'd like to thank you all very much.
On behalf of our sponsors, the Putnam Optometrists, you have to see us to believe us. We'd like to present you Miss Willa Cather Barfay with this $200 savings bond toward your future education. Congratulations.
I've worked so hard for this moment. All my life, I've only been able to breathe through one nostril. And today is no exception!
This year, there is also a runner-up prize.
There is?
Yes. As you know, if the winner cannot fulfill her spelling duties at the National Bee for whatever reason, then the second place winner must step in and assume all spelling responsibilities. Therefore, our sponsors have thrown in a $25 cash bonus to the runner-up. Nice going, Miss Ostrowski.
Thank you. Thank you. I can't believe it. Thank you. Miss Freddie, I can pay the fee now.
Very good. Very good. Very good.
50.
Thanks, Ostrowski. You too.
Well, I made a dumb mistake on evening lessons.
No, you didn't. I wasn't sure how to spell that one either.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I totally knew how to spell that word.
Hey, Mark. Yeah? Congratulations.
Oh, of course. Okay. All right, okay. Okay. Now,
Extra time.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yay!
All right, we need to have the person in the front. Yes, we need the middle. Wonderful spelling. Okay, we need symmetrical. Okay, on both sides. Okay, yes. Everybody see? Yes? Lovely.
Everybody say B.
B.
Vice Principal Podge found a new calling at the 25th Annual Bee. Her name was Rona Lisa Peretti. After courting her tirelessly for over 2 years, she took out a restraining order on him. Still, he was grateful for the opportunity to experience love.
Rona Lisa Peretti left Putnam County for a stretch and traveled the world to bring spelling to the less fortunate. She hosted national bees in Latvia, Sweden, and the Republic of Guinea-Bissau, where she fell in love with an indigenous cashew farmer and became one of the top realtors in that country.
Mitchell Mahoney discovered his new passion at the Putnam Bee, comforting eliminated spellers and discouraged educators across the nation. He kept in touch with many of those spellers in the future.
Dear Mitch,
Jim Tolentino grew through his adolescence and learned to appreciate his erection, as did many others.
Marcy Park continued to explore the freedoms of not living up to expectations. She later wrote a book called Not Living Up to Expectations. It did not live up to expectations. She is very happy now.
Tony Bear as cats.
Logan Schwartz and Grubenier went on to win the 31st annual Putnam County Spelling Bee on her 7th try and final year of eligibility. She later went on to become Secretary of Education under President Michelle Obama, and her speech therapy was completely successful.
Willa Cather
victory.
Oliver Straussky went home to an empty house, an uncertain future, and a well-worn addiction. But with a new conviction that she would be able to face all three. She grew up to be a loving and attentive parent and the host of her own radio talk show, where every year she interviewed the runner-up of the Putnam County Spelling Bee.
At the 25th annual Putnam County Spelling Bee, we grew up undeniably.
And look, our hair is thinning.
Our past caught up to us at last. It was a very nice, very nice, very, very, very nice, very nice, very nice, very, very, very nice, very nice beginning. 25th annual Putnam County Spelling
Hi everyone. So I just have a little announcement to make before I go on the way. So up here on this stage are 9 graduating seniors, and we have a few notes that we wanted to say to them. So these are from the students at Columbia College. Seniors, thank you for being great role models. Oh, thank you. Seniors, thank you for being great role models for the rest of us. You have truly made being a part of Columbia Players so wonderful. It's going to be hard to fill your shoes. Each and every one of you is going to do amazing things in the future, and I can't wait to see what you'll accomplish. You will be missed so much. That's from Tessa Burke. Seniors, thank you for being so welcoming this year. It has been such a fun and great experience working with you all. I'd especially like to thank Morgan for trusting and training me. Good luck to everyone next year, from Bridget. Congratulations to all of you. Wherever life takes you after Columbia, I wish you the best of luck. That's from Roan Butterfield. Good luck. We will miss you all, from Maura. All of our seniors, you are going to do great things. Reach for the stars. You have impacted us all, from Lauren Ernst. Enjoy college and good luck on your future endeavors, from Molly Graff. I wish you all the best in years to come. You are stars. Remember that forever. Columbia Players won't be the same without you. Dear seniors, I'm so happy I've gotten to perform alongside each of you. From Big Fish to The Secret Garden to outside community theater, I've watched you all shine in so many different ways. I am so thankful for the friendships we've made in our theater community. We have so many amazing memories, such as exciting feelings of doing a shakedown together right before an opening show, or winning the Proctor's High School Musical Awards for Best Musical. You are all extremely talented, and I'm so excited to see you shine in the future. I know you will all do amazing things. From Melissa Manning. To all the seniors, as Shakespeare once said, all the world's a stage. Ever since I started doing shows with you in middle school, it's clear that you embrace this philosophy and give 100% of yourself every time you perform. It's been my pleasure to work alongside each and every one of you, and I'm sad that we're unable to take one last final bow together. I wish you all the best of luck in college and can't wait to see what amazing things you accomplished. From Anna Pobesi. And then I wrote one more thing for you guys. So, I grew up on stage with most of you, and I met the first one at 6 years old. That was Logan Ploss. He was my first friend in theater. I fell in love with theater and continue loving it today. These seniors taught me so much about life, friendship, dancing, singing, and what it means to truly have a family. Because a cast is your family. Although I hope it isn't for a few of them, it was their last bow for a long while. Although our time was cut short, watching you perform has been such a great honor to me. I will never forget all the inside jokes and laughs that happened behind that curtain. You all encouraged me with my love for theater and have really made me who I am today. It's so rare to have such great people to look up to, and meanwhile I had all 9 of you. Bowing on the stage with you is such a privilege, and I will never forget it, and it will never be the same without you. I would be not even half of the person I am today without each and every one of you, so thank you. Let your dreams always be big and your worries small. I'm forever grateful to call you my mentors and my best friends.
I think we all have some things to say as well, so Mark, if you could throw on our mics. Who wants to go first? It's my decision. Okay, 3.
All right, so, let's see. Thank you for being such a great music director and for all the time you spent helping us. It's been great getting to work with you and getting to know you. Your dedication is amazing, and we all hope to work with someone in the future with just as much passion that you have. Come on up, I'm going to give you a present. Sorry, guys, I'm like falling my eyes out. It's going to be all. It's so great getting to work with you.
Bridget and Kara, I'd like you guys to step to the center of the stage. Kara, you did not see because Kara is up there running our fantastic lighting right now. It takes so much skill and focus to come in, and Kara comes in like the week we start tech rehearsal, so she came in for the first time on Tuesday of this week. Yes. And learned the entire show, got every cue perfect. Woo! So, Kara, they have yours, right? I don't have it. I didn't do it yet. Bridget, a little theme up for you. This is Bridget. I handpicked Bridget this year to, as the directors like to say, fill my boots, because I will be leaving this year, and Bridget took that so literally, and came in with like script ready, all the highlighters, everything ready to go, and she absolutely killed it for the last month.
Yes, Bridget.
I know whether or not you go on to do this next year, because it is absolutely your choice, you will absolutely love it. I wrote everything. Oh, and then I have one more person too. Maddie Gerber, did you leave the stage?
No, I'm right here.
Good. Maddie Gerber said to the front of the stage for me. This is Maddie Gerber, everybody. Round of applause for Maddie Gerber. Not only is she a wonderful speller, what did you get out first today? She's better than that, I swear. Oh, okay. Maddie Gerber is also another one of my hand-tapped proteges. She is taking over our wonderful Instagram that we started last year on a whim, and I wanted to keep it going in the next couple of years because I think everyone that touches this stage deserves to be out there and possibly seen by other schools who are just as fantastic, but we go on and beat them at the Proctor's Award. And Maddie's going to take over for me next year with the Instagram, and she has been doing such a fantastic job. She has killed it with the dedication. I get a text from her every 3 days. Hey, Morgan, I have a new thing to show you. Look at it. And I'm like, absolutely. So this is for you, and I want to let you know that whatever you do with it, I'm going to be so proud, and I'm going to be so happy looking at it every 2 weeks. Oh, where does this go?
Surprise, guys! I don't have two gay fathers. I actually have a mom, and she's back there, and she was one of our directors, and I'm going to start crying now. I know you all want to go home, but like you guys wouldn't be like spread out and like socially distanced like you were like without her. And she helped with all her costumes, and she's just a really great person. So thanks, Mama.
Okay. I didn't plan this out at all.
No surprise.
I'm here to say a few words about the lovely Miss McPherson, who's in the back. If you would please make your way up stage. We don't have the same last name, but she is my mother. It has its peaks and valleys. But, no, seriously though, she was the backbone of this entire show. If it wasn't for her and her efforts petitioning to the school board, trying to plan things for the past year with the other directors and Morgan, the stage manager, then we wouldn't have gotten the chance to be up here today, performing for all of you one last time. And I don't know, she picked the perfect show, the perfect people, and she's just been such a delight to work with these past 4 years. She yells at me more than most people because I herself do that, but I get to make fun of her in return, so it's okay. Seriously, I think we can all say without bias that she is one of the greatest directors we've ever had the pleasure of working with. Every year, she has cobbled together an amazing, award-winning show, and it's just, it's not going to be the same without her, no matter where we go. So,
Alright, so I would just like to take a moment to thank my beautiful mother, Julie Claus, our musical director. She is an amazing woman, that's true. So she dedicates so much of her time to the shows, and it's so greatly appreciated because we know just how hard it is to work with, like 5th graders and elementary kids, and then she has to come over here and deal with us, so that can be tough at times, but I just know how much, you make everyone here smile, and your hard work and dedication is very greatly appreciated, so we all love you very much, and thank you so much for doing the show.
We would like to first thank all of you for coming out and supporting us, the parents in the audience. We could never have done any of this without you. Thank you. Your children are amazing, talented, dedicated, kind. They have been the most wonderful group to work with, and no one can fill their shoes. We have a lot of shoes coming after them, but this group is their own, and thank you. thank you for that.
And I just want to thank Mr. Simons, who's out there somewhere, I think. Mr. Simons is out there. Thank you so much for allowing us to perform tonight without masks on. They were so happy. So thank you so much.
We have a memento for the seniors, which is the entire cast. They voted each other, a superlative. And
No,
we'll save them for private, but we're giving them to you now, and you can share them as you will.
just so you can see what the poster looks like that we made for them. As you can see, we had posters made by Morgan all around the...
We're not made by me. No,
No, these were not made by her.
Another senior.
Megan Eisenbauer's daughter, Katie, made these posters, but I mean the ones that are around the auditorium you made.